Okay. Yeah, this is a weird one. Million. Erica said Blake went to Floodgate Tavern yesterday evening. Let's pass by on the way home and see what information we can gather. Brother. Mentioned this to Erica when he dropped by the shop with paperbacks to see her yesterday evening. He was headed to Floodgate Tavern. Brother. More. Like a tavern, the many shield workers gather here after the shifts. Million, that's Private Detective Brett LeBlanc sitting at the end of the bar. He's an unpredictable character, but we may benefit from speaking to him. LeBlanc, why are you looking at me like that? I still got chili on my face. Yeah, you got chili on your face, alright. Wasted guy. Man lies face down on the bar surrounded by empty bottles. Hey, touching my pod now. This is where he come to relax. Gus, evening folks, can I get something started? You know Blake Mahadea? Yeah, I know Blake. He hasn't come around in weeks. Not since he ripped me off. Wish I could say it was the first time. Someone said Blake came by here last night. Nah, you were fooled to show up here after what he did. Blake ripped you off? I let him catch and sleep right here behind the bar after last call, and wouldn't you know, the boy walked off with the kid register. I knew he'd been getting himself all messed up on drugs, was trying to give the kid this chance, gave him some chores around the place. Done with him now, done with him. Good for now, thanks. No, nobody suggested it. He got released like 2 weeks ago. Keith, don't see how anyone can believe the crap the media has been putting out these days. It's all lies meant to divide working people. See for yourself. Gestures to the TV. That's where you keep making your website, Keith, to set the record straight? You know that's right. LeBlanc, so sit here long enough, you never know who might pass through. Hey Gus, look at this dynamic duo. Not sure I've seen these two around before today. Sure Gus, that filthy one right there, that's Kate Madea's oldest. Other one's her robots. You're pulling my leg, that's Kate? Loose baby? Come on now. I work the turnarounds with Blue. Good man. Great man. Had some stories him. I mean, his kids came out like they did. Look how this one's dressed. Looked to me like she headed to the job site. For the circus. Blue passed before his time is why them kids don't dress right. Blue knew how to dress. Right about that one, Keith? Sad the way the kids turned out. I'd forget all that. You two are lucky to be stumbling in while I'm sitting here. You're in the company of a top-rated professional sloth, and I happen to have a bit of information. What is it? About Blake? This ain't got nothing to do with Blake for once. This is more, you know, mysterious. You like mysteries? LeBlanc, please. Time is of the essence. Pull your heels. I'm getting to it. Now I see why Kate kicked you to the curb. That is not correct. Save your battery life. I'm just playing with you. Tell you what, why don't you get me a drink so we can talk? What you need? Need a beer for your boy. Lord help me, another sap buying that lowlife a drink. I needed to buy me a little snack too, seeing as my wallet all the way out in the car, but this is enough to get us going. Alright, where do I even start? Your mama ever tell you about me? No? Nothing? I mean, shit. Gee, me must have said something. A hard-nosed detective, charming and mysterious. Give it up, Brett. Alright. I'm sure I came up. The problem is you got a piss poor memory. As investigators, we got to keep our memories sharp. Well, you don't know me. I know a lot about you. I grew up in this town, you understand. My cousin Susie's ex-husband knew your daddy when he was still at the plant. Catherine, she was a few grades above me at Sacred Heart. I knew her since I was a boy. Everyone around here knew Catherine. She was always getting herself into trouble, always drawing attention to herself. People would say she was kin to Jesus. Old man lived behind loops would say that. Talking about Papa? Yeah, Papa. Been years since I thought about him. What are these names people have in this one? Lot you could say about Papa. Would whisper some bullshit and get everyone repeating it. Wasn't all bullshit. A coon ass like me a child of Christ. You know, that's bullshit. The old Christ children. Not like that, just, you know what I mean. Like, literally. Wait, what? This was years ago, long before Blue died. Papa told the priest the family of Cajuns came from Jesus. Catherine had, how you say it, like Jesus' blood, got it from her daddy's daddy and so on, all the way back to the old world. Like in that movie, one with the volleyball. That ain't the right movie, guys. The one with the priest and stuff. Second? Hell, I don't know. I don't watch movies. Because some of that's likely to be true. You would believe any old shit, Keith. No disrespect. Catherine never noticed she was off on her own planet, wild as she was. Papa never wanted to be seen. He was watching Catherine, but she wasn't watching him. They wouldn't let no man like that near her anyhow. Got a point there, Keith. It would be foolish to get in Catherine's way. Where she went, trouble followed. But I admired her. She admired me. You sure about that? He never said much, but I could tell. Only talked to you when she needed a free hand, Brett. Like hell, she burped. Did all she could to get my attention. Yes, I have too much respect for Blue. Couldn't dishonor the man's memory. Bartender shakes his head. Yeah, he has that attitude, thinking everybody likes him and thinks the best of him. Sometimes you make me sad. Come on, Gus. I've always been the handsome one, and he gets jealous. Made me forget what I wanted to tell you. Oh, that's right. Your house is out there near the fence line. Well, that's right behind my place of business. I got a window that looks out on the yard, more or less. This is a pretty long story, and like I was saying, ain't got my wallet with me. You want us to buy you another drink. It's a real generous offer, Robot. Thank you for that. Unbelievable. He has wants more drinks. Okay, just a second. What's it going to be this time, folks? Well, LeBlanc wants another. Word of warning, he'll bleed you dry. This cheap stuff. I ain't complaining nothing, just making observation. Tastes like dog piss. This really important information I'm trying to share here. Valuable, you might say. You buy me the cheapest beer in the house? A little rude maybe, but that's okay. That ain't no problem. So listen here. This is what I wanted to tell you. My office window looks out on your mama's yard. I'm always keeping an eye on the street. Close a little ways back, right after Catherine's passed. I was looking out there on the street like I do, and I seen these shield security types leaving the house. They was carrying a box. So was shield security leaving Catherine's house with a box? That's what I'm saying, Robot. They was walking out the front door with the box casual as can be. And where the hell were you? Ain't you some kind of security robot yourself? What would SHIELD be looking for? Hell if I know. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO they got over there, she always took a bit of an interest in your mama. Yeah, she's a loose cannon. What makes her a loose cannon? That's just what they say. Talking about Laura, piece of work, that woman. Surprised she hasn't run the whole operation into the ground. And the reason the board keeps her on deck is because of her father. A lot of people want her gone. Who's her father? Thomas and Claire founded Clear Bionics. They made robots just like your friend here. Yep. I need more coffee. I'll be right back. Okay. Hell, Medium might be a Sinclair unit herself. Anyhow, man's rich as can be. Thomas Sinclair is a servant of the devil. There Gus goes with his bullshit. Not bullshit, it's true. Alright, Gus. Why would she be interested in my mom? Everybody was. He's right. Everybody wanted what was in her head. Enough about Laura Sinclair. Why didn't you stop to shield the aliens, huh? Well, because I was busy. With what? You know, I was busy. Who cares with what? When are you ever busy with anything? All the time, I can hardly get a minute to relax. Then what were you doing? I told you I was looking out the window and I saw them shoot people. That's a request, and Brett, if you see these people breaking into home, you're always coming around here bragging about stopping the bad guys. If I wasn't so busy, I might have killed them. Sometimes I wonder if half these stories you tell. Ask around town, everybody knows I'm a killer. Or just fantasies you make up to convince yourself. I was taking a shit. Detective smooths his tie as moment silence settles over the room. Window is next to the toilet. I'm always watching the street because I have irritable bowel syndrome. I hadn't even started wiping when I seen them shields dudes. Alright, bro? Would you run down apple stick with poo all over your ass? The man closes his eyes and shakes his head slowly. I take that as a no. You wouldn't. Nobody would. You got to have a clean ass to fight crime. Everybody knows that. Had I been done wiping, I guarantee you they would be dead right now. Serious. Okay? Before you go, I got one more thing. Hungry. It would be a really nice gesture of appreciation if you bought your informant something to eat. And circle back afterwards, I might have a little more information to share. What now, old boy got hungry? Yes, actually. Sucker born every day. Good for business, I guess. Don't see how anyone can believe the crap media's been putting out these days. It's all lies meant to divide working people. See for yourself. Guess it's to the TV. That's why you're making your website gift to set the record straight? You know that's right. What you need? Good for nothing. Okay. The LCD pulse of the evening news makes pale shadows across the bar. An image of a man with a long grey beard hangs over the news anchor's shoulder. Another pipeline explosion has left residents of Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. Chief officials determined that the source of the explosion was due to the botched attempt by oil pirates to divert the flow of oil into a stolen barge. A man familiar to local law enforcement, known only as Lucky, was among the pirates, chief officials say. He is believed to be hiding in the battered woods along the east bank between Kenner and La Place. Residents are asked to call Crime Stoppers with any information. That was the guy by the beach and the horse. We must be sure to gather all the information we can from LeBlanc. Laura Sinclair. Yes. Reading and executive Shield Oil. Her role is not secure. The board would like to replace it, but they fear the influence of her father. Is interested in your mom. Like to do some aspect of your mom's research. Alright. Fugitive old pirate hiding in the Mississippi River Bachelor Woods. Thomas Sinclair is Laura Sinclair's father and affluent founder of Clear Bionics, the machine learning startup. Private investigator Brett LeBlanc. He saw shield agents leaving your house with a box following your mom's death. An old man in NORCO named Papa had delusions about your mom. He believed her to be a descendant of Jesus Christ by way of her Kaituna ancestry. Okay. Still show there's something else. Brother. Never ended up at the Floodgate Tavern. Baker said Blake was headed to Floodgate Tavern last night. Gus, the bartender, said Blake never showed up. Brother. I don't care much for the price here, but that's okay. I ain't complaining. Guess would have liked me a sandwich is all, but forget all that. What's important right now is that you understand what I told you. So shield thugs leaving your mama's house with a box. The box contained? No idea. But they was in there looking for something. No telling what. They got them headquarters deep inside the refinery in that old plantation house, where the real action happens. If I had to guess where they was heading, that would be it. Hey Keith, you getting all this? Every word. He's making himself a little news website. What's the name going to be, Keith? I got a few ideas in mind. Just like Duck, bro. Duck used to be a news junkie too, digging up the dirt on all the big wigs. It was before the cancer knocked him on his ass. Some people just want to know the truth. You been by to see Duck Cave? The man could use visitors. Not yet. Better go see him. That old boy knows shit no one else does. Where is he? What do you mean? Kate must have took you to see Duck 1,000 times. Just think about it for 2 seconds. Okay, perhaps LeBlanc is right to suggest that we visit him at some point. Perhaps. Oh yes, quiet. Why you talk like that? What's that sound? A hiccup? Did it make you in England or something? You sound like like a queen. Oh, thank you. burp. Weird ass thing. Anyhow, figure I'll be seeing you two again. Good luck. Excuse me. Any more questions? Hurry it up then. Looking for my brother. Don't you ask Gus about that, I don't keep up with Blake no more. Too much trouble. We need help getting into the refinery. Oh, I'm sharpening in my coffee. Getting that refinery ain't easy, I know that much from experience. You should find one of them people like they've been talking about on the news to help you out. Oil pirates, barricading Highway 1, diverting pipelines and all this. I'm the only kind I ever seen get through security. They was saying on TV one of them pirates been hiding in the battered woods. It's all over the TV. Points to the television. Yeah, we already know about that. Yeah. We have more? You knuckleheads managed to figure out what she was looking for? Come and tell me. A good detective should know what's going on. Tell me more about Pawpaw. What you want to know? How did he become fixated on my mom? More time like this, your mama attracted attention. He was watching too many movies, cooked up some strange idea, but his wires crossed. That's my guess. Sounds about right to me. Where is he now? Living in a ditch somewhere. That ain't nice, Gus. Left here a long time ago. He used to do odd jobs, roofing, fabrication, that kind of thing. Not telling where he went. Probably looking for work. How well did you know him? I'd seen him walking by every now and then. He would exchange a few words. They say he threw a brick through the church window once upon a time. That had people buzzing. All of us knew who he was, but no one knew much about him. One of those kinds of people. Okay. Where can I find Duck? Like I told you the first time, just think about it for 2 seconds. I'm sure you've been there 1,000 times, kid. Okay. If you are to attempt getting to the refinery to reclaim your mother's possession, we will need help. The Blanc may know where to find it here, but we're in. Blanc suggests that there's a fugitive hiding along the battery. Yes, we saw a mention on the news, allegedly an old pirate. What about him? Maybe he can help us get into S.H.I.E.L.D. That's reasonable to assume. Or is the Batcher? Batcher Woods are along the Mississippi River near Dime's Discount. Are all pirates common? Increasingly so. The pipeline network in this region is largely unmonitored. Clear Bionics and others are developing new technologies to address this. The Blanc suggests we visit Duck. Good advice. Do you recall where Duck lives? We need to find a way into the refinery. Yes, S.H.I.E.L.D. has stolen some of your mother's possession. We can attempt to infiltrate the refinery ourselves, but I don't think we will be successful. Let's ask around for help. Okay, thank you. Okay, no delusion, but your mom believes to be a descendant of Jesus Christ by her scheduled ancestry. Okay. Once through a breakthrough a church window. is taking another unusual turn. Erica told us the Blake was heading here yesterday evening, but the bartender says the Blake hasn't come in by weeks. Something may have happened on his way here. Blank says the shield has stolen a box of your mother's possessions. They have nothing else to guard. Just retrieve the stolen items and hope that they point us toward your brother. Assassin Shield's headquarters won't be easy without assistance, perhaps impossible. Just recruit help before attempting it ourselves. Let's see what we contacted Shield. Wait a second, someone else. Okay, let's see. Pretty close, right? Nope. Okay, they're gone. Let's see if you go there. Nobody here, somebody can tell us anything. Okay, there we go. Someone's around. Nope. How do you see a dog? Blue black pit, green eyes. You see her, you send her this way. She answers to pots. You're the one they're looking for. Well, so what? Lucky make the news? They want trouble here, eh? See the dog, you send her this way. That's all we're gonna get out of him? So in here there's a card reader that we need to get. We only have a crouton phone case. The statue has always struck me as unusual. Now I know why. Lucky's dog is missing. When we were visiting Eric, I noticed a dog near the entrance to the bookshop. Could it be Lucky's dog? Dog is going missing. As he reached down to pet the dogs, he shows his teeth and growls softly. Lucky Pitbull with piercing green eyes watches the horizon with a neutral demeanor. Monkey stares at you. You stare at Monkey. This dog looks kind of hungry. What do dogs eat? Dog food, bro. Dogs eat dog food. Oh. dog food. Thank you for your purchase. Pour a heap of food onto the ground before the dog. He laps up the kibble and follows behind you as you step away. Pots! Put back my pot liquor. It was having me worry. Pots now. She dough as they come. Pots now, she dough as they come. She tough as they come. But lucky he thought they had her. He reaches down and pets the dog behind her ears as she pants eagerly. AFK means away from the keyboard. It means somebody is doing something else at the moment. They are not presently at the computer. Regards, Million. Say, robot, you look familiar. You are a Clear Bionics unit? No. Alright then, just thought you might feel lucky in on a little gossip. Laura Sinclair, she one unusual character, turning that refinery inside out on some wild goose chase. What? But I was hoping the robot might tell me. Anyhow, they call me Lucky. I stick around here. You need help, you find me. Help is just what we need. That's right. You must infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D. to retrieve some stolen property. We could use a hand. I done got past them fences more than I can count. That's a good time. You got me a couple of grenades in my bag. Luckily, Lucky will come. You can count on Lucky. Now that there are so many of us, we need a truck to get around. Let's return to the house. I hope to finish repairs quickly. What you got, Kay? What do you know about S.H.I.E.L.D.? Lucky know about all there is to know. What about it? How long has the facility been in Norco? S.H.I.E.L.D. came here early. All this area was plantations. Went no money in that after slavery. But all at the old rig there in the Gulf, all companies come in, get the land cheap, river connects straight into it. All operation down here used to be run from their central headquarters, when they split it to get up to get around some laws. Now you got this regional cooperation with Laura St. Clair at the top. The man laughs. Bet they regret that idea. Think about Laura St. Clair. Laura St. Clair is the regional executive of S.H.I.E.L.D. NORCO. Board of directors appointed her because of Thomas, her daddy. He was thinking they get her daddy. Look how that worked out. She's done lost her mind, and Thomas, he don't want nothing to do with her. What you mean? Well, hell, it's in all the newspapers. She's been sending survey teams out into the lake. Why she send them out here? Don't make no sense. That area of the lake, they ain't got no oil, no salt domes. Whatever she's looking for, it ain't much to do with oil. Tell me about Thomas Sinclair. Thomas started a company that gets all the security contracts around here. Got his degree from LSU, moved out to California to make robots. Man's a billionaire. S.H.I.E.L.D. boards of directors appointed his daughter thinking they could get some of his expertise at a discount. They ain't know the drama back then, but they sure know it now. Thomas legally disowned his daughter, tried stealing Clear Bionics out from under him. Some people say she's even tried to kill him. But S.H.I.E.L.D., you from around here? Luckily come from Batchery right up the river, but he done traveled the land. Walked to Knoxville, sailed to Mexico. Luckily done seen a good piece of this world. How long have you had Pots? Pots been by Lucky's side 2 years. Found her pregnant beneath a car one day. Couldn't stand to see her like she was. Met a man with some land, wanted the babies. Thought we would part ways eventually, but shoot, guess I got used to her being around. Returned all I did for her many times. Okay. So, we need to go home. Can't do that, we have to actually walk now. Fine! We'll be finished shortly. The moms are all forcing and feeding. That's pry bar. The pry bar lies on the ground. Need it? Not yet. Lucky waits beside the truck. Can we talk to him then? So this Miss Madeire's house then. Lucky knew your mama a bit. How? She was around, seen her a time or two. She wasn't no friend to the companies neither. They would be awful like to have her dead. She got their wish. The old man nods. They did. These companies want to get off the oil. Too much trouble. What do you mean? They put them wind turbines out in the Gulf and now they're building a brain. Brain? Yeah, everybody know they are in the building. They're building a brain. All the refineries is doing that. Going to hook them all up. Make a bigger brain. But that ain't enough to outsmart Lucky. Lucky's smarter than any big brain you can dream up. You're going to use it to find fuel out in space. Best of luck to them. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to make a buck. Then why get in their way? Lucky ain't in nobody's way. Everybody liked Lucky just fine. Didn't you blow up an oil pipeline? He maintains a neutral expression as he watches the tree line. Lucky done blown up all kinds of shit. People think Lucky hates shit. Lucky don't hate shit, he just like causing trouble. Without shield ain't nobody have a job in this place. But here come that robot. We best get moving. You want to talk more, just tap me on the shoulder. Shield is building a brain. Like I said, Shield is developing an artificial intelligence in order to conduct exploratory missions for off-world mineral reserves. I wonder if there's something new we can do. One. Nothing new. Oh, this pile has shifted since last time I looked. New boxes. Clear away the boxes with a portal built into the floor. Unbelievable. How many years has Catherine kept this doorway hidden? We must find a way in. A doorway previously hidden by boxes. Make various attempts to open the doorway, but all your efforts prove futile. It remains locked. Nope. have to... Anything else can be hiding behind something? Things. Nothing new. That one. This one. Nothing new there. Nothing we can do with this one here either. I finished repairing the truck. Should we attempt to access shield? Let's go. Lucky owns the party. What the heck? Monkey flies from the bed of the truck is million speeds down the highway. No, we lost our monkey. Aww. Minion raised her voice through the rear window of the cab. Relieved I was able to get this truck running. 2 pistons need to be replaced. Lucky shows over the noise of the highway. What you got, Kay? Okay. Looks like Shield upgraded the drone fleet. Seen a couple of these sentinels downriver. We just keep calling on guards till you knock them out, but they can't be caught with bullets. Any ideas? You need a way into the security system. Reroute their flight path. That's what Lucky thinks. Like I said, something is going to keep him guards until we knock him out. Okay, ready for enemy, up to you. Do it! Man odds. the heck can he hit? The commission fragment is suspended above the refinery. So what the heck are we gonna do then? Growing Shield Industrial Complex. Long ago it was a plantation land, cheap and abundant along the Mississippi River. The refinery grew in stages, slowly displacing surrounding neighborhoods. Chemical annex came online later. Children of the enslaved became the neighbors of this machine. Carbon and an alloy in stainless steel. Among the columns sits the catalytic cracking unit to rock the tank. Pipelines. The webwork crosses high and low, over and under traffic and water and concrete, like veins, like gossamer, like neural circuitry. Lights everywhere. Metal halide probing the river's expanse, coded pattern of warm sodium and cold leads winking, thinking, knowing. Saying something, speaking, burning eyes seeing. Something to decipher in all that NORCO light. I remember blue. The only thing that you do. When he died, part of her did too. So, seems like we can't really do anything here because we shoot the guards, they just keep being resummoned. We can't go. It's already Croton thing, in case you're wondering. Just want to ask you some questions. Too bad, if you wanted my help, you should have listened to me when I told you to stop petting the cat. Probably gonna try and get an invite to this Quack app people have been talking about. Anything's got to be better than this. Where the dog went? Kind of like having that thing around. You two knuckleheads managed to figure out what she was looking for? Come and tell me. No thanks, okay. And rest, like This is the bar. There must be something we can do here, though. We're fortunate to have lucky self. We should listen closer to his advice. I know that. We can whoop these guards, but then someone will just call more back. Ain't no shooting them either. Do that and it will fire a signal across the whole network. Have to find some way to reroute its path. There's like a door over there and there's like something there, but we can't do any of these. I wonder what we're gonna do here then. Problem is, it's like we would need to have some internet. If we could hack into this place using the computer. There's nothing else around here. There's like no internet here, so I'm just wondering why we can't just pick this one up and take it with us somewhere. 10 million, let's keep it cancel. There's like nothing new here either. What the heck are we supposed to be doing though? Nothing here either. There's nothing inside here to get. Oh, maybe something here. Yes, good evening. How may I help you? Do you own this place? I am Discountware, distributor cloud-based operating system of American Discount Southeast Incorporated, semantic version number 16.3.3. I own this franchise, Perelio and Sons LLC. Discountware is licensed to Perelio and Sons LLC via the standard American Discount Southeast Incorporated licensing agreement. You like this job? Proudly performed the routine maintenance operation and the procedures of 227 American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise locations across the Southeast region. American Discount Southeast Incorporated is a model company awarded for excellence in business and community service. Thank you for inquiring about American Discount Southeast Incorporated. You know Troy, the guy outside? Thank you for your inquiry. I'm forwarding it to Relio and Sons LLC. Relio and Sons LLC has declined to respond to your inquiry. So why did they get Troy? What did Troy get fired? American Discount Southeast Incorporated prides itself on its outstanding mentorship and jobs training program. American Discount Southeast Incorporated works to ensure that each franchise location provides opportunities for career growth. American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise location will leverage automation and machine learning technologies to enhance the lives of all employees. Apply for a position attending American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise location. Please visit American Discount SC-ADSE today. Good. What is this thing? How do I do this? And your price scan. It must be in the mighty headers. Freight load is being repaired in the battery wood, so would it leave? I wonder what I'm supposed to be doing right now, though. So when we go to the shield, it's like nothing I can do. It wants me to bypass them. This is not what it's done. Nothing really we can do in there either, unfortunately. It's a card rigger, so this one shouldn't work with this, right? Yeah, so we need a card. It's like nothing we can do here. Not getting anything new here either. Like a phone case, but I haven't found like... Go away, previously hidden by boxes. Make various attempts to open the doorway, but all your efforts prove futile. It remains locked. Just wondering what I am missing. kill in one hit. He won't talk to us or help us. She is annoyed that we did that with the cat. It's like, Oh, shield captain, really shaking my boots. Get the dog the hell out of here. Most hopefully Blanc was correct and that this infiltration isn't for nothing. We need to find a way into the refinery. Yeah, we need to visit Duck. Man lies face down and the bars run away empty bottles.
Oh yeah, bro. Shit, bro. Okay.
Where can I find Duck? I told you the first time, you just think about it for 2 seconds. I'm sure you've been there 1,000 times, kid. We need to find Duck. Oh, something about the church, though. Yes. They recall where Duck lives. I don't know what to do right now. It's like I'm stuck at this point. You need to find Duck, but you need to recall where he is. Oh, I can hear his face. Beef generally smiles, but otherwise placid expression on lens. I was afraid of him. Oh wait, I was always happy to see him. His health took a turn before he left, a bit of a lethargy, regular breathing, sores in his legs. Mom brought him food on days when he was unable to stand. His son, dead at 14, an explosion in the yard, natural gas leaking from a pipe, something caused a spark. Pipeline across the property to Shields Chemical Annex. It's only one neighborhood along that fence line. What's left of it anyhow? More fragments of his home pass through the black ink of your mind. The perennial accumulation of dust, the damp curtains and pile of cans on the kitchen table in those refinery shelves with a little slab bungalow. Duck lives in dimes. So there we go. Yeah. Dimes is a neighborhood along the fence line of Shields Chemical Annex. Duck lives there. Yeah, I thought that would be the only place I could go and find any information. Wait, it usually shows like this, like a blue sign color around it when there's like new information about it, but it didn't this time. So it's like, I thought, well, that was the only place I could go now. Shields Chemical Annex sits a small distance from the house. The house is partially boarded up. You assume it's an artifact of hurricane preparation that has since become a permanent fixture. Like, okay, just move your mouse over and hope you trigger something there. Hey, Duck. Not the first ones to come through here, toppling over all my shit in the dark. Since the buyout, people think this neighborhood's all the way empty. Come around looking for copper. You wouldn't do that kind of thing, okay? Not like your brother. How's it been, Duck? How's it been? About how it looks. Welcome back, Diggy. I made such a mess with that head drive. Trying to keep myself out of trouble till it's my turn to go. So? You mentioned a buy? You must have noticed coming in. The houses are all gone. People here have been fighting with Shield all their lives. We got a little momentum on their side after the last explosion. The papers were making Shield look bad. What the hell, we were here first. Shield moved in. We suffered. Gas leaks, noise, explosions. Can't grow my vegetables out in the yard. Just won't grow. I never cared to move, but I knocked doors for it anyhow. Shield never dropped in on us. My little plot of land would be worth something. The money they were offering to buy us was alright. Be worth a lot more had they never come. The number they put in front of me, I said piss on it. I could have sued after Reese died. He just didn't have the energy for it. I'm the last one left in dimes. So? I'm sorry about Reese. It's history. Most days I can't remember his face, if I'm honest. When you fill out the survey at the head dry clinic, they ask you to write down memories. Control points, they call them. All them years ago I couldn't stand to write out his name. It's too painful. I skipped his memory. I regretted it at first, but I'm thankful for it now. It'd be a lot worse if that monster carried a piece of my body inside it. Head drive. I unleashed it. The monster, Super Duck, calls itself that just to get to me. Just to piss me off. My fault. The company that made it for me. I should have known from the get-go. They only do their business at night. Found out later they even got a license. My mother went to the same clinic for hers. Tried to warn her. The junk that was in my brain. He begins to laugh. It's spreading around like a virus. It's even in the trees. I told your mother, don't get messed up in any of that. She tells me it's talking to her through the radio. I said, turn off the radio. She never listened, stopped responding to me. Figured that monster's got money to burn. Catherine didn't want to leave her debt for you to deal with, so... You kept up with my mom? Up until right near the end came. She lived like she wasn't sick. She never quit. I could see it wearing on her. Took a toll on her body. Started in her liver. They burned it out. Thought maybe that was the end of it. Before you know it, they found a little in her lungs. She was still going all over town, walking up and down the airline like some kind of a bag lady. Figured she thought it would go away if she ignored it, but that didn't work out for her. Once it came for me, never did quit. I've been getting sores. Cramps every day. Can't keep nothing down. Tried to tell her that. Said, Catherine, this is not the kind of thing you can work off. Think she'd listen. By the time it got to her brain, that was all there was to it. No more working. No more doing nothing. She had already gotten fed up with me by that point. And really made amends before they put her in that mausoleum with your daddy. Hurts my heart thinking about it. What can you do? No hunting from God's will. So? Trying to get into the refinery. Not a good idea, Kay. What for? Stole my mom's stuff. Wow. That's interesting. Regional executive, she took a particular interest in your mother. Why? You want to know the things Catherine knew, I suppose? Your mother was out in the lake, she heard Shield or somebody was building some kind of rig out there. She wanted to find out for herself. She didn't find what she was looking for, but she found something. Alien? Huh? Sounded to me like her medication was messing up her head. But she insisted it was real, some kind of UFO, said it followed her by nearly a mile. Anyhow, that CEO they got at Shield, she's about as far out of her mind as your mother was. Must have caught wind of all this. Catherine got to be careful in her old age. Paranoid even. The important thing she kept hidden. Whatever Shield stole, it wasn't nothing important. But you want to get it back. Can you help us get in? I'm going to regret telling you this, but I've been sitting on it so long, been dying to tell somebody. I don't know how Shield managed to do it, but it fucked up. They bought out this neighborhood, and ever since they did, they put me behind the firewall. Got a computer terminal back there. Every time I boot it up, I get a view of the inside. Not like I know what the hell to do with it. Clicked around a bit, but just to got myself lost. Can't hardly read the screen. Computer's back there in my little library. Have a look. Whatever you do, Kate, I'm asking you to be careful. More questions about my mom, though. This monster. My mom was working for it. Hate even thinking about that thing. It knows I'm here dying while it grows and grows. Big, disgusting, toxic birds sprouting from the ground all over the region with teeth and hands and all kinds of shit. Unbelievable. Turns my stomach. But you know what? I won't be the first to die. Hell no. It roped your mother into some lunacy. She wouldn't tell me the details. I couldn't get a single word out of her after that point. You attend her funeral? I planned to. Arranged for my godchild to pick me up and everything. But the day of the service, I couldn't hardly walk. I heard from a couple of people it was a beautiful one. For all the bridges she burned, there was plenty of people who had nice things to say. Then a few of her colleagues from the university showed up, the ones who got her sacked. I know that would have chapped her ass. They buried her with that fake little ring she always wore around her neck. He would say it reminded her who she was. I think she probably wanted to give it to you, but you were gone. Blake, well, he would have pawned it to any fool enough to buy it. So. The ring she wore around her neck was fake? You don't know the story? Kinda funny if it weren't so sad. Your granddaddy wanted to prove he was from royal stock, so he broke into a pawn shop up there on Airline and stole the biggest ruby he could find. Went around telling everyone he was from the old world, said he traveled from France to Nova Scotia and down to Mississippi River. Oh, that was a bunch of bullshit. He ended up in Angola for it. Though, they never did find the ring. Captain took it to an appraiser one time. It's a cubic zirconia. Fake. The man spent months in jail for a fake piece of jewelry. After that, everyone started calling him King Pierre. They laughed him out of a crevasse. My mom was fired from the university? Sure, you were young. Couldn't have been too long after Blue passed. He lied up and down to get that job, and if it weren't nothing special neither, just a community college in the city. Where's Catherine? Never wanted to play it straight. Suppose Blake took after her in that respect. Enough about my mom. Okay. You like it? Okay, we learned a lot of information. Yes, interesting in your mom. Speculate is because of the object your mom was said in the lake. Mom version her consciousness at the same time is at the same disruptible. The older version in clinic is dark. The device that hosts her consciousness is called a head drive. Grandpa broke into a pawn shop and stole a jeweled ring to uphold the lie that he was descended from French royalty. The mom later discovered that the ruby was made from synthetic material. She wore a ring around her neck and until she died, she was buried with it. Because an old friend of your mom's who lost his son when a shield pipeline cutting through the yard exploded, he versioned his consciousness at the same clinic as her. He fell out of touch before she died. He lives in dimes and is in poor health. Okay. Blue is in a mausoleum. Blue wasn't buried, he was interred in a mausoleum. He visited a few times as a kid. Catherine brought flowers and prayed there. She sat restlessly waiting for her to finish. Afterwards, she dragged her into the church to face River Road to make her touch the holy water. You watched you motion the sign of the cross before fixing your shirt. He held your shoulder as the two of you left. Huh. A strange ornamental box. You attempt to open the box, it's locked. Storage containers filled with paperwork and newspaper clippings. You see through some of the clippings that fill the containers. Most relate to the catalytic cracking during the explosion of YX-10. Descriptions of the aftermath, description, the displacement of workers who died. Your father is listed among the names. Trophy sitting atop the bookshelf reads Junior Champion Reese Richards, St. Charles Parish, YX2B. Pursue the titles on the bookshelf. U.S. Army Corps Anomalous Light Report. A report on the levitating spheres of light witnessed by multiple onlookers above Camp Memory in the Bonnet Carrier Spillway throughout the springs and summer of YX-1S, commissioned by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. A careful survey of the soil content in the area near Camp Memory, our inquiry has determined anaerobic conditions conducive to the formation of confined pockets of gas that, given exposure to sufficient heat, may ignite. These spontaneous incidents of combustion were likely mistaken for floating luminous spheres. Pigman! Some claim the pigman is a type of grunge who hides beneath the interstate bridges to cross Lake Pontchartrain. Legend has it that if you bring the pigman a gift, he will return a gift to you in kind. Printout containing the letterhead of a law office in Mathieu into the tray of the printer. Mr. Richard, after careful studying the circumstances of the bout, we recommend that you proceed with relocation. Jill is not legally obligated to provide you with an easement. You may find yourself trespassing on private property when leaving and returning to your home. Collection of bills, letters, and photographs are pinned to the board. Photographs are of various industrial and infrastructural landscapes you recognize from around the region. Geismar Aluminium Refinery, the grain elevators downriver, the airport control tower. The head of a buck is mounted to the wall. Computer console with a large trackpad and magnified display. Okay. You pass your finger over the trackpad, waking the machine. Shield security terminal is displayed on the console. Use terminal. Tip before the shield terminal display. This is a map of Shield Sentinel drone security fleet. The entrance to the refinery is in Zone A. If you want to gain access to the refinery, then it may be necessary to clear the Sentinels from this zone. There are currently 3 drones patrolling Zone A. Perhaps there is a way of relocating them to other zones. seems there's a precaution in place to prevent anything from being unsecured, but there may be a way around this. No zone can host more than 3 drones. When one zone contains no drones, then a maximum capacity neighbor will reallocate the drone to its unsecured neighbor. This means that when removing the last drone from zone neighbor, you must be sure that none of its neighbors are at maximum capacity. Ah, crap. Drones have been cleared from the entrance here after the refinery. I suspect this will be helpful. How you doing, Kay? Okay. What were we gonna say? Something about that we did that thing, but... outside. Do it. Much to it. When them Santa's not around, they'll let you more or less walk into the place. Well, you take a look at that big fella. A freight mover? Hell of a machine. Could really put on a show with one of them. Lucky I was thinking out loud. Let's get to it, huh? Refinery's ours. Super Dog, Catherine, you made it to this warehouse with Big Bird. Super Duck. Hi. You did. We have a job for you. It will pay. It will solve some problems before you die. Dallas. Well, so what's up? No stranger to the network. You will assist Catherine. Yes. Catherine. In the lake, you saw the stone. We saw you see the stone. We want the stone, but he has evaded us. Super Duck is what else? Network. A system of signals, wireless communication, locusts and frogs. Cypress roots, disease vectors, internet of flesh, biome my cry, biomimicry, internet of internet, radio towns, distributed AI, distributed birds in flight. Superduck saw you see the stone because Superduck was an eagle in the sky. The stone is a sky thing that many want, but it reveals itself to no one. No one except for you, Catherine. It follows you through the lake. It loves you. It seeks you. It will submit to you. But we must act fast. Shield wants the stone. Clear Bionics wants the stone. Superdeck wants the stone. John has the stone. John, everyone hates John. Everyone follows John. Influencer, dopamine feed. Convinced himself he has faith in God. Convinced others even. Young and idealistic, some old and bitter. These are the Garretts of John. You will find them gathered in the bowels of the prominent mall in Kenner. John has hidden the stone in this forgotten place. He will use the stone in an attempt to fulfill his prophecies, but his are the prophecies of a fool. Got it? Go get me my shiny stone. Hurry, before you die. To eat it. Okay. Good evening, you two. Backyard complete. We earn some cryptocurrency, huh? There are a lot of nodes in the network. This one's the biggest. A little lost. What's up? I don't know what the hell's going on. Neither do I. Who's John? The thing in the warehouse mentioned a John. Kenner John. You don't know Kenner John? Never heard of him. Happy for you, he makes videos. He gets shared all over the internet. I watched a couple. Religious stuff. You religious? I turned away for a while, but the cancer brought me back. No doubt. John's a divisive figure among the faithful. Not the most orthodox preacher. Where do we find this stone? The thing Super is looking for? Promenade Mall in Kenner. That's what Super said anyhow. Thanks. How did you get involved with Superduck? This all used to happen on Craigslist. Posts showing up, the strangest things. Was bussing tables uptown. Couldn't swing rent, had a kid to feed, started responding to the listings. First one I ever did was steal a head drive. Broke into a man's house in NORCO, stole it right out of his office, brought it to another house. The people were there were just like me. Just like you, how? Didn't know shit. They were there because of a post, just like I was. The house wasn't theirs. Nobody knew whose house it was. I plugged the head drive into a wall. They gave me some cash. I left. Can you please explain to me what? Oh, wait. Sorry, go. You go. What was that? What was what? There's a bird with teeth the size of my head living inside a warehouse? Yeah. That's normal to you? No, but I mean, I've seen some stuff in my life. You too, but? What's this stone? He said it loves you. What was that all about? I don't know. I saw a drone or something in the lake. Why does he keep calling it a stone? Stone drone? I have no idea. I was a little distracted. But I needed to start paying attention, or neither one of us is getting paid tonight. I got the gist. Some internet weirdos are living in the mall and they got the stone. That's right, Kenner John and his gang. They are keeping the stone at the old promenade mall in Kenner. Need to find a way inside, get the stone, bring it back here. Got that? Go to the abandoned mall, steal the magical stone, bring it to the giant warehouse bird. Couldn't be more clear. Let's see if this one has any. This one tells us what to do, pretty much. Got $87, man. Yep, let me get my last coffee, and then we move on. Right back. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, instead of beat of traffic lights and this lights the sky along the causeway. Beep, beep. Seeing cars is in the parking lot. Subdivision at the mall's rear is beyond the lot. Okay. Take this one out first. A half-eaten bag of potato chips sits beneath the car. That's Keith? Who? Keith Broussard, guy I went to high school with. Where do you go to high school? Destrehan. Destrehan's right down the street. Not so odd you would see him here. In an abandoned parking lot in the rain in the middle of the night. Yes, I've been on this app too long. Seems fine to me. Keith? Kid, alright sister. Thought that was you. What's up? What are you doing? You doing? Working. Me too. Working a case. Starting me a little news website. What's the website? What's this website? Ain't got a name yet. Still trying to come up with something cool. Keeps News Alert or something like that. I'm just trying to report on what's really happening around here. What are you investigating? Tell me about this case you're working, Keith. Trying to get to the bottom of what's going on in this mall right here. Heard you got small boys coming in and out. Textbook twin chrome harvesting facility. The guy who runs the operation looks about as much like a pervert as you can picture. Kenner John? You got it. Man looks like a slug. What do you know about Kenner John? No, he got his start posting in this comment section on Orleans news and views. We go in there saying he learned how to speak to God. Got himself some attention that way. Before you know it, this gaggle of boys started following him around. Sick stuff. That's a sicko. Should keep moving, but maybe I'll come back later to see how the case is going. Good luck, that sister. Don't pass by. I don't see you around so often these days. Staying busy. Remind me asking you something? Just a thing I find myself wondering about. Sure. Don't mean for this to be rude, but how come you treated Blue the way you did? One of the best men I ever knew. How would you ask that? He kept his name. Figure it couldn't have been all bad. Just something I wonder. Well, wonder about something else. Forget they asked. Too busy to be thinking about that right now. Go be busy, Kate. You need to rattle you like that. Four-door mid-size SUV, an older model, well maintained. Small plastic case device lies in the grass. What's that thing? I had to guess I would say it was a tractor. Don't know what use it is laying in the mud. Light pours from the partially opened garage door. Going in. Catherine crushes and peers beneath the garage doors. Sports commentary blares from a television in the far corner. She studies the space beyond the threshold. Compressor, ashes, tackle boxes, stacks of cardboard, buckets of bowls, and welding for scrap. Kitchen supplies, butane stove, laundry basket filled with cans of cat food, an old candle burned to its base and tipped onto the floor. Stacks of disintegrating newspaper, microphone stand, a collection of shadeless lamps lined against the wall as he waiting a firing squad. Situated amidst the clutter, a man in a red folding chair watches television, his back turned away. Go inside. What are you doing? Just. Catherine steps into the garage. Wait here. Catherine gains the posture beyond the door. The man doesn't notice her. Peek. Hello? The man looks back and jumps in his chair. What in the? Catherine leans both hands, palms out. Sorry to startle you. Hell, you in my garage for? It's about Bruce, isn't it? Yes. Ever since he got himself mixed up with that internet freak, people like you been coming by asking about him. I keep saying the same thing. I don't talk to him. Can't even get him on the phone no more. We work together at the plant in NORCO, but he goes out of his way to avoid me. Of course, he landed a computer job while I'm busting my ass with a torch all day. Won't even look his daddy in the eyes. My kid, she left, never came back. It's hard. Harder, right? Can't focus on nothing around here. Always waiting for him to call. Even started digging through all these boxes looking for the little stuffed monkey he would carry around as a kid. Sounds just like my daughter. Figured I could give it to him as some kind of peace offering. What would you tell him if he ever came back? Well, I don't know. Get some sense? Guess I would say, Bruce, you're my boy, and this here is your home. I'm gonna turn you away from nothing. The cult shit, that garage shit. Let it go. Let's come back home. That's what I would say. See Bruce, will you tell him that? Hell, you can even record it and hang on to it until you see him. Block my number, I can't get a word to him. I don't have anything to record with. Come back when you do, I repeat it. I ain't got no shame left. Hey, go on. Get out of my garage. Okay. We check out the drainage canal. Drainage canal forms a moat around the parking lot, dividing it from its commercial neighbors. Check this out first. To check everything around the place where we need to go. Kenner, a fence adjoins the backside of two strip malls. The crevice between them reveals a smear of light towards Williams Boulevard. Beyond the fence is a drive-through chicken, car audio, mattresses, direct to you, water towers and power lines, and crumbling concrete and traffic signs, aborted landscaping attempts, unkept shrubs, solar-fed Christmas lights, weathered and forgotten. The downpour finds its way into the drainage canal, its water level slowly rising. That's it, huh? I used to come here all the time as a kid. They knew it fell on hard times. Didn't know just how hard. Well, I am on my last cup of coffee already, so for today. Some kind of recruitment video plays on the monitor about the entrance. Imaginary flashes across the screen punctuated by text. Imagery. 3 geometric shapes, find all 3. Name tag that reads Garrett, pinned by a crayon blue shirt and a badge. Power circled by a scaffolding, find salvation in the stars. And hello, Orange, how you doing? I'm ready to retire. The scale model is encased in glass. The plaque at its base reads ARC. What do you think that is? Hard to say, almost looks like an oil rig. Or a spaceship. Two teens speak in whispers behind the gate. Each has a similar bowl cut, lacks shoes, and wears a blue-colored shirt with a name tag that reads Garrett. The other two eyes Catherine indifferently. Yeah. Mall open? Been a long time since I come to buy this mall. Is it still open? Two boys snicker. Not for you. I'm trying to get inside. Either of you gentlemen care to help us into this place? No one's going to help you. You have to help yourself. Is this how you live your life, walking around parking lots in the rain asking for help? More or less. It's time you take responsibility for yourself. Lift. Become strong. Your new fit, you look like you're wearing a bag. No more soft drinks. I hate soft drinks. And don't drink them. You need to be initiated before we can even consider letting you in. Initiated how? Humorous. How many readings have you collected? Three. Bullshit, then tell me how many days the art took to complete. 60 years. Took Noah about 60 years to build his ark. Not Noah's ark, lady. We have no idea what's going on around here. Guilty. You need to pull yourself together. I can help you, but first you need to help yourself. Ow. Sad. Sad. Really sad. So listen. John's got an app, okay? You need to install it if you have any hope of making your way in here. Even once you're inside, you will need to you need a readings to visit the cathedral. Cathedral? Place where the divine object resides. Don't talk about that with the Sibs, moron. What's the app called? What app? The one you just mentioned 2 seconds ago to get into the mall. Oh, Jones Kenner book. Oh no, it's Kenner Jones Epigraphone. That's it. Kenner Jones Epigraphone. Install that shit. Catherine pulls out her phone. Done. Congrats, you're on your way to being less of a fuck up. How do we use the app? What do I do with this app? It's an augmented reality viewer. You gotta find John's sculptures around town. Sculptures? Virtual sculptures. You can only see them on your phone. They're free. Find the sculptures, scan it with your phone, learn some shit. The first one is in Bruce's yard. Okay. I'll make it easier for her. Bruce is a garage now. Show some respect. Each one will give you a clue about the next. Just giving the whole thing away. We will not collect them all, Garrett. No need to worry. Yeah, true. The last one's a nightmare. Listen, if you need help, go talk to a friend. Who? Just open a Krypton app while standing in a parking lot in front of the mall. You will see a friend. What's with the name tags? You work here or? No. Both tags say Garrett. Do you both have the same name? Nope. Yes. Look, this is like some spiritual shit. We can't just tell you about it. You did it to taunt Gooch? Dude, come on. She didn't have the app thing yet. Some spiritual shit, just do the app thing and then you will know the truth or whatever. What's that thing in the case? What's that thing in the glass case over there? That thing is our ticket to Mars. Knew it. How many people can fit in there? That's just the toy version, stupid. The real one is like 500 feet tall. 114 feet and 6 inches. That was close. That's scary. Where are your parents? I don't know. Watching Jeopardy or some shit? Got some candy for us or something? Give me a ride to basketball practice. Glad we got this gate to protect us. Did you say we can find a friend? Tell me again, where is this friend? Friends in the parking lot, open the app, you find friend. Okay. Parking lot. I am friend. What are you? I am friend. We need your help. Yes, had to speak to you. We don't know where to find the first sculpture. First reading of John, not far, in a yard. Yeah, he's the one over here. Holy shit, the sensitivity on this. First reading from the Epigraphone of Kenner John. Early years he spent inside, TV on, dad blaring the game. Says he keep Christ in his heart, but it's a lie. Kenny is the only place on earth, nowhere to go, no one to hang out with. The flesh is alien, the house is a prison. Only escape is through fiber lines. Someone in the forums posts a flyer for a show, somewhere to meet people, something to do, whatever. You borrow your dad's car and go. Step into Saint Somewheres and you immediately know these aren't your people, Garrett. You make a few jokes, someone calls you a Nazi. You throw the first punch, things spiral out of control. You're outside, bleeding, pushing someone's face into a trash can full of gold cups and beer bottles. The scum are screaming at you to stop, but you don't. Someone knocks you over the head with a floor jack. You fall to the ground, you think you're dead. You're unconscious for 12 days. You wake up with a slouched mouth on your left side, determined to ruin everyone's life. You watch the forums closing now. You call the cops on the next show. And the next show, and the next show. Get the place shut down for a while. You didn't let up. Good job. Fuck the scum. Move the phone left and right by holding the discover to the targets from here. Will be read by clicking. So I'm gonna be up by the time this is through. Where's the second sculpture? The first three you mentioned Saint Somewheres. Isn't that a bar downtown? When we get into the mall, yeah, we're supposed to get into the mall, blah blah blah. Yeah, we already know this. We already know that, yeah. That one is. Damn it, always pressing on when we exit.